Hi everybody, this is Katie Vandermeer and welcome to the quick video on showing you how to do the network lab simulators or simulators for the labs. Now in Learning Module 4, that is, let me go back to our basic screen, but in Learning Module 4, that is where we are starting to use our network simulator. Now this was the software that came in the bookstore. It cost $80 or $100 if you bought it from the bookstore, and it came on a CD, or you could have downloaded it from Cisco's site. Now if you didn't do that, you need to do that because we're going to start doing this for our learning modules. In Learning Module 4, when you go in here, we have our normal things, Chapter 4 book assignment. In Chapter 4, I made another assignment for IP. It's important that we understand how to do some basic digital to binary conversions for IP. This is something that you may have done in another class, but we're going to spend a little bit of time doing that again. So the first, Chapter 4 has a book assignment, which are multiple choice, true or false, and definitions, and then there's an IP homework assignment. There's a video on that too. Chapter 5, we have a homework assignment, and then down here we have the Learning Module 4 Network Simulator Labs. And I want you to show you how to get started on that. So if you didn't go through the Learning Module in the Network Simulator Software Learning Module 3, then there's a link to do that. I'm going to, as soon as I'm done, create an assignment here that will have you submit a screenshot of your labs, and that's the best way that we're going to use to grade these. So at this point for Network Simulator, now I just opened mine. I installed both the Lite and the full Network Simulator. So in your textbook, oh, my textbook's upstairs right now, but in your textbook there also was a piece of software called the Lite. Which one was that? I think it was Official Cert Guard. I think it was this one. There's a Lite CD and then the actual CD. So you can install the Lite if you want. If you don't have it, that's okay. When you buy the full Network Simulator, everything that's in the Lite is in here. So I've opened up the full Network Simulator. Now just to show you how it works, we have sort by lab and then sort by chapter. And you'll notice it doesn't start until we get to part 2, which will start in the next couple weeks. And these are more of the hands-on labs. What we're going to do so we can get started working with this is we're going to do some skill builders. So as you learn in Learning Module 3, skill builders you can do over and over and over again, but what we need to do with the skill builders for this learning module, we're going to do the navigation and administration part. So I want you to open that and start that. Hold on. Excuse me. Been sick for a couple weeks like everybody else, so we'll go through some of these other scenarios and exercises as the weeks go on, but we'll transition to the chapter labs in a couple learning modules once we get to Chapter 8. So in the beginning, we need to learn how to navigate a Cisco router and administer it, in which we have no idea how to do that because we're new to this stuff. So we're going to start with navigation and administration. Now in here, you'll see there are about 25 labs probably, or little skill builders on how to run different executive modes, how to work with your interface, how to do trace route, some basic things on navigating and administering a Cisco router. So I've gone through here and then I've reset my status. So you can see mine, I'll say not started. When you finish all of these 25 labs, you have a couple weeks, so don't freak out, but they'll take some time and you'll get used to it. When you finish this whole section, this whole folder of navigation and administration, this will all change to completed, and then do a screenshot of this. So you could do, let's see, Oh, I got print screen on mine. I could do a print screen, or you could even do something like snippet or snipping tool. Excuse me. And then just create, show me this part of your screen where it shows that this is all completed. I don't need to see your grade. You'll see that these will be graded, and I'll show you that. We'll go through the first one together. I just need to see that all of these are completed. So I'll count up how many labs there are and then assign appropriate points for each one. So you could save this then. I just used the snippet. There's, depending on your operating system, there's something similar. I'll save it as learning module for network lab simulator done, something like that. Once it's done, it's obviously not done. And then in Blackboard, I'll create an assignment here that you'll click on there and upload that JPEG or that image file or that screenshot of here. Okay, so that's what you'll do for grading. And again, it'll be credit, no credit if you do all of these that I'm telling you to do, which are all of the things in the networking and administration folder. So again, sort under lab type, go here, and then expand that, and we'll start here. Now how it works is it tells you what to do in the lab, and then it has you enter in answers. So over here there's routers and switches and then computers. And as we learn more about how routers work, well, this will make more sense, but these icons are your standard icons that designate, what is a router and what is a PC in your basic network design. FA for fast Ethernet, and then we have IP addresses and stuff, so we'll learn about that as we go. But it'll tell you what this lab does. This lab guides you through the process of moving between user exec mode and enable exec mode. So these are some of the differences between the two modes for administration or just being a user. So we're going to connect to R1 console port using the simulator. So we'll go over here. It looks like a terminal. Press return or enter to get started. Okay. We can always use this if we need our hints and tips. Now from here it says press, on step 3, press the question mark and look at the available commands. Look for reload and show. Do you see either command? Okay, I see show. I don't see reload. Do you see either command? Yes, I see one of them. So we'll, okay, check my answer. Excuse me. You should see the show command because it's supported in user mode. So right now we're in user mode. Then it says try to enter privilege mode using the enable command. Okay, we go back to our emulator over here and we type enable. And this is how we get to exec mode. Are you prompted for a password? No, we're not. Because I didn't see where it said ask for a password. It says no passwords are configured. When you're in privilege mode, use help by pressing the question mark. And now do we see question mark? Whoops, I did it twice. Now do we see reload and show? Yes, yes. Check my answer. You can see there's just different steps. Okay, now we're in enable mode, so we want to go back to user mode by disabling. So disable, A-B-L-E, and move back. Okay, issue the reload command, which, if successful, reboots or reloads the router. What kind of response did you get? Does the router reload? Unknown command did not reload. Now you can type whatever you want in here. Answer the questions. It checks it for you, but we're not going to know that they just say, that they're looking for the router rejects the reload command, stating that the command is unknown. I wrote unknown command did not reload. That's fine. Okay, type in some letters that do not perform a valid command. such as XYZ123 or whatever, and press enter. What kind of response do you get? Is it the same message you get when you tried the reload command? Yeah, it is. It's the same error message. Yep, that rejects it because it's not proper commands. Okay, let's go back to enable mode. And then we want to try reload again. I'm on step 10. And proceed with reload. Does the command work now? The router will accept the reload command, and if you press enter, the router will reload. Okay, there we go. So that is the end of the lab. It's reloading my router. Now from here, we are done with this first part. See, what did that take? About 5 minutes. So even though there's 25 labs, there's only like 10 steps. I can't do math really quick in my head publicly, so I don't know how long that'll take. But I've given you more than a week to do this, so you'll have plenty of time. Okay, so if I will save my lab, because I don't want to lose these steps, and it'll be good for you to save them when you're studying. So I'll just hit save. It creates a directory, and this is my exec mode one. So I'm just going to hit save. I've done that one already, so I'll save it again. And if I wanted to go through the lab again, I could hit run. If I wanted it to grade the lab, I could hit grade lab. Now this will tell you what you score. So what it does here, now in this, we're in the skill builder, so we can try over and over, but it'll tell us, you know, even though whatever we typed in the boxes weren't exactly the same, it'll say you configured the devices. It looks for these commands. Did you enable, disable, enable, and reload? And if this is low, if you missed a command, try going through the lab again so that you can see what it is you missed. Because all of these labs build on one another. We're going to go back to home. All of these labs, and close, they build on one another, and they're meant to show us what we're doing to, to advance to the next section. Now I wonder if, now here it says in progress, and I wonder if this will show us a grade at the end, but I don't think it will. I haven't gone through all of the skill builders yet. So then just go on to the next one and go in order. So this, again, if you have problems, this is skill builder, so it will let me hit start lab. It'll help you navigate through it. And these are things that we're only in chapter 4 and 5. We haven't really got into the depths of Cisco routing and managing. This is where we're starting. So don't worry if these things are unfamiliar to you. That's why we're doing it. And I think there's no better way to do it than just to start doing it. We're getting some hands-on the best we can in an online environment. So this lab, we'll do one more together so you can see how long it'll take. So it's 4:52. This lab guides you through the process of using several router commands: show version, ping, and show IP. Connect to R1 console port using the simulator. Okay, by the way, we're in skill builder, so it'll tell us step by step and hit hints and tricks. When we go to labs, these are things we're expected to know, so take your time as you go through here. It'll look like the terminal, connect. Okay, so I just click on here, press return to get started, return, enter. Okay, enter privileged mode using the enable command. Enable. We're not prompted for a password, so we haven't set one yet. Use the show version command to list the version of the router iOS. Show version. What's the name of this router? Router CLI exec mode 2. Ooh, that gave us a lot. Okay. Record the iOS version information in the text box below. Well, let's, I'm not going to copy the whole thing. I'm going to copy this. I'll copy the first line. I highlighted and hit enter, and then, nope, that didn't work. Okay, I don't really want to type that. I don't think we have to. Let's try highlighting, and then let me try Control C to copy, and then over here Control V. Dang you! Okay, let's try one more time. Let's try to highlight, and then right click, copy, over my box, right click, paste. There we go. Okay. Okay, so you can copy from the screen. Highlight what you want to copy, right click on your mouse, copy, and then go over to the box and paste. Control V and enter apparently don't work. You check my answer. 15.24, yay. From the same command output, what is the name of the file in flash memory? System image file name is this. Again, let's copy this, put it over here, and check our answer. So we need to know this if we need to update this file. This is what boots it. Oh, did I do the wrong ones? 29, no, universal 9. Oh, that's right. Okay, again from the last, what is the time of the last reboot? Uptime is 1 minute because I rebooted it before. This is important to know. Again, it's the show command, show version, because we need to know how long our server's up. Oh, what is the time of the last reload? What is the time of the last reload? I think they're looking for this, not how long has it been up. Power on. Okay. We'll find out, but it doesn't matter. We ran the right commands. Let's copy and paste. Check my answer. 7th line, the time will be okay. Alright, let's go on to 7. Using the ping command, let's go back here. We're going to ping. Alright, so we are on our router, and we are going to ping to the system here. So ping 10 dot, not pint, ping dot 10.1.1.1 to server 1, and hit enter. And does it work? Does it show 5 exclamation points? Okay, it's sending a packet. Timeout is 2 seconds. Success rate 100%. Yes. And the command should work, partly as a result of the pre-configuration of the routers. Okay, so they're already configured, that we'll see as we go on. The command output should show 5 exclamation points. Yes, it did. Okay, use the IP ARP command and list all the MAC addresses and the corresponding IPs. So we have the IPs. We can't see what the MACs are from this image. That's the hardware address. But we're going to check that out using this command. Now, do you have to memorize all these commands? Yes, but you'll learn them as you go on, and it'll become second nature as you're learning how to administer a Cisco router. So here are my IP addresses. Here are the MAC addresses. These are the hardware addresses, and we're using ARP as our protocol. And list the corresponding IP addresses. Okie dokie. Highlight, right click, copy over here, and paste. Oh, it's not in a pretty format, but it's there. Use the ping command to test connectivity to server 1 to to PC 1 and to PC 2. So we already did that other one, but we already did, but we'll do it again because they're looking for us they're looking for these commands. So we're pinged to 10.10.1, 10.1.1.1. Let's ping to 10.1.1.2, and that works. And let's ping to 10.1.1.3. There we go. That is the end of the lab. If we needed to look at this, we could, but we don't need to. I'm going to save my lab. So that, again, took about 52. That took about 4, 5, 6, 7 minutes, but I was talking at the same time. Okay, let's grade our lab and let's see how we did, if I missed anything. Yes! 100%! Yay! If you didn't get 100%, you probably missed one of those steps, so go back, because it's fun. Fun? Fun stuff. Alright, go back home, close my lab. Now we've got those two completed, and you go on to the next one. If there's any one that really holds you up or you get stuck on, I'm going to direct people to the discussion boards. I'll create a thing there called network admin. I'll create a network simulator lab discussion there, because if everybody emails me, it's a lot faster if you can get an answer from somebody else. So that is what you'll have to do for Learning Module 4. You're going to do all of these all the way down to Trace Route 2, and I'll make a list of them in the Blackboard. So have fun with that. You'll have to read the chapters for your other assignments, and I'll get some grading done, and you'll be getting some routing experience on how to navigate the system and administer it, so that we can go on to some IP addressing and router configuration. So thanks. Have a good day.